got the mic in hand. David's laughing like a one-man band, talking disco, bell-bottom flares, and a little bit of scripture to say your prayers. It's the past, it's the present, it's the holy air. Sit back and join us, Bible, bibs, and a prayer. Bible, bibs, and a prayer. We're keeping it real. From the red, white, and blue to the spinning wheel. It's stories and devotion, good vibes to share. Come on and listen to Bible, bibs, and a prayer.
Well, hey, good morning, America. Good morning to you. Yes, you. We are talking to you, and you are lucky today. Another sunrise, another chance to shine. A week has almost come to an end. What have you done to make this world a better place since we last came together? Great thing is there is still time, my friends, to be great and do something. Whoa, great. For someone else. Yes, you can do something else. And one of the best ways to get feeling good about yourself is to do something for somebody else. That is true. That's a fact. And I don't need a PhD to tell me that when I have hanging on my wall. Right, David?
That's right.
That's right. So let us wake up our friends and seize the day. I don't know about you, but David and I are all... Oh, hang on here. Let me get her on. I didn't want to wear it the other day, but we'll just throw this old cowboy hat on. Yes, we are all saddled up, ready to go this beautiful morning. So come on, open those eyes, grab yourself some giddy up and go, and a little rocket fuel maybe, whatever, get you going. You know, that would be a great write-in, David, for our viewers to let us know what gets them going in the morning.
Yeah.
What concoction? Is it straight black, a little sugar, a little cream? Is it iced? Is it... in a can, nothing like a good V8 energy drink in the morning to get you rolling a little bit. Yes, let us know. That would be a great way to start out. But this weekend is almost here, so saddle up and let's hit the trail together, shall we? And as we always say, we're charging. We're not dragging. Well, sometimes we might drag just a little
bit.
But that's okay. We're going into the weekend with joy and hearts and a smile on our face. And you want to know why? You want to know why? I'm glad you asked, because you know what? We got Jesus. Now, some of you might be saying, well, what's the big deal? But, you hang around us long enough, you're going to hear about it, and hopefully today. But, yes, if you got Jesus in your life, I want you to remember this. No matter how big the storm, no matter high that wave might be crashing in, you're going to get through it. You are. Because you got the best partner, the best guide, the best Savior, well, the only Savior in the world. And that is Jesus. So come on, you can do it, and you're almost there. Let's keep this in mind. Every morning is a beautiful morning. And are you willing to embrace the beauty of life? Yes, there is beauty out there. And we're going to be heading into that beauty pretty soon there, David. Especially if we don't get some rain. We're really going to see some dry beauty. I'm just waiting for that fire ban.
Oh, boy.
I know. Tibbernecking. Come on, we need some rain. But you know what? Embrace the beauty of life, your life that God has given you. Find the good and forget the bad. I know that's hard sometimes, but seriously, find the good. It's out there, people. Rejoice that you are alive. And when you look in that mirror, oh, yes, remember you are beautiful. You matter in this world. And most of all, oh, my goodness, people, you are loved. Friends, do we have any plans to make some memories this upcoming weekend? Because, again, memories are so important. What are you doing for some fun? And, boy, we're heading into that season again, David, where there's going to be all kinds of fun going on.
Yeah.
Yo, it's almost festival time. Yeah, a little polka. I never polka in my life, as you can tell. But I'm down for some good, big old brats and all that stuff that goes with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, here we go about the food, but we're not going to go there. Nope. David and I, we're going to be slim and trim for Christmas. No more playing Santa Claus. I can't speak for David, but you know how embarrassing it is, my friends, when you get asked to play Santa Claus and you can't fit in a Santa Claus suit? Think about that one. Yeah, it happened to me. Hey, but you know what? Brother Jim is slimming down a little bit. Slowly and surely, we're dropping some weight, and it's awesome, David, when you don't wear a belt and your shorts fall down when you're walking along. Yeah. Yeah, that's not a sight we want to
say. Some would call that awesome. Others might be not.
Indecent exposure. Who's going to come bail me out? But yeah, what are you doing for some fun? Let us know. And oh, by the way, did you smile this week? That is so important. Smile. Did you laugh this week? And if not, I want to know why. I don't think you've got a good enough explanation to say this is why. Because no matter what, there is the good. And you got to laugh, people. Come on. You know, and if you don't laugh at us, at least at me, good golly. Look at this get up. I mean, if I need to bring in, I'm going to find me a little pony, David. I'm going to stick right here, our little pony. Maybe we'll let the viewers name him.
There you go.
Or her. Come on, we can do better. Get out there in this world and smile and be happy and laugh. Now let's get to it, shall we? It is shake and bake time. The moment you've all been waiting for. Who's that dude that says that? Used to do the MMA and all that.
Oh, Michael Buffer.
Yeah, Michael. Yeah.
Let's get ready to rumble.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to give him a run for his money if he's still alive.
I don't think you're allowed to say that phrase. I think he's got it trademarked. If you can believe it or not. That's why nobody else says that, because he's got it trademarked.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, we're going against it, and I'm not going to say let's get ready to rumble, but I am going to say this. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, allow me to introduce the one, the only, the man, can't get the head off, the man of the hour. Oh, and by the way, he's one of my very best friends, Mr. David Keener. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. You know who you remind me of with that black hat on? Got the black hat, the goatee. All I can think of is good old JR.
From Dallas?
No. Wrestling.
Oh, golly.
Remind me of good old JR.
A good old slobber knocker we got. Oh, man. I've hit the ultimate. Nothing against JR. Wow. Man, I brought you root beer.
I thought that was a compliment. You're not a JR fan?
Oh, I love JR. But, wow. You couldn't have said Brock Lesnar, Steve Austin, The Rock. I can't even raise my eyebrow. Hey, there's a shout out. We got a young girl in our church. She can raise that, Cora. She can raise that eyebrow like The Rock.
No way.
Yes. And every time I see her, come on, let me see it. I was like, the only way I could do that is if I stapled it. So, yes. But how you doing, my friend?
I'm doing well. It's a long weekend. I'm excited for that.
Got any big plans?
No.
Okay. Woo! You built me up on that.
Well,
one
you know,
let me down.
So there's some kind of air thing up in Akron in a couple weeks, or I'd have to look. I don't know, but they're going to have the Goodyear blimps there. They're going to have an old World War II plane. They're going to have those blimps there. So we want to go check that out. But I don't think that's this weekend. I think it's next weekend. Okay. So plans for future down the road. So.
Gotcha. Yeah. Might do a cookout, maybe.
Oh, I mean, there's always the Labor Day cookout.
That anymore. Right? But yeah, it's like, okay, it's time to get back on the grill, you know. And yeah, it's just pure laziness. That's all it is. I'd rather open up a can of beefaroni and eat it out of the can and get my butt out there and grill some steaks, some barbecue chicken. You know, I am letting man down. I am letting all my brothers, all the meat eaters out there, I'm letting them down, David. And by golly, it stops this weekend.
I'll tell you.
How about you?
If somebody's looking for a gift to get me, I really want one of those Blackstone griddles.
Oh, yeah.
I really want one of them things. Big 36-inch. I think they call it the Carnivore.
Yeah.
I could cook just about anything on that thing.
You ever watched Swamp People?
I've heard of it, but I have not watched it.
There's this old boy, Bruce, and he's no longer on the show, but he got in with Blackstone.
Yeah.
Now, this is my opinion, okay? I don't know if it's, but he has all Blackstone stuff, and he was sponsoring it. Mm-hmm. And he's down in Louisiana, you know, cooking all outside. Oh, my goodness. The setups they gave him. And he just did a crawfish boil. Mm-hmm. And he's got this, it might not have been Blackstone, but this professional cooker. Mm-hmm. Where he's thrown in the crawfish, the sausage, the corn, the potatoes, the shrimp. I mean, everything. And he's able, I mean, it is pure perfection.
Yeah.
And he's sitting there, and he wears bibs. I love that. Mm-hmm. But he don't wear no shirt. And he got a big old belly. And he wears this do-rag that covers up all this gray hair. And he's got old ham hocks. He's breaking up, sucking them crawfish out, and he's just tossing them to the side. But I'd love to meet the man. He just a down-home kind of guy who likes to eat. But again, if you could get set up like that doing an influencer, say, hey, maybe we ought to look into that.
Well, I thought maybe I was going to catch one at the end of the season, thought maybe the clearance, they don't clearance those things. They just stick them back somewhere, and next year they haul them back out again, so.
Yeah. I seen one the other day. But instead of buying that, I had to buy a hot water tank.
Yeah, well.
Oh, how about it, people? Don't we just love to buy those kind of things to put on the credit card?
And they never happen when it's, like, I got $1,000 extra laying around. That never happens.
Well, it's funny. Last week when I had my heart stent, after Carrie knew it was all okay, she's like, oh, by the way, the hot water tank's leaking really bad. And my nephew, God bless him, Jake, hey, shout out to Jake, came over. He's like, yeah, I think your hot water tank, 12-year mark. So he shut her all down, so had to go get a new hot water tank.
Yeah.
And, of course, I asked the Lowe's guy, and he's like, I'm just asking warranties. And he's like, well, they say they're for like 12 years, but if you get 6, you're lucky. And I'm like, thank you so much for giving me that peace of mind that,
Well, you can get better life out of them if you do the drain. And I've been meaning to do mine for about 6 months now.
Oh, you think Brother Jim would do that?
Haven't got it done. Nope.
Yeah. And we have well water, so it's a harder water. And you just see all that brownish gunk coming out. And if I would, which I'm putting that on a routine maintenance. Now, I've owned up to this, so you need to ask me in 6 months if I've done this. Viewers, hold me responsible. But, I would love to have one of them, too. That would be so much fun out there.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, one day I'm praying I got my outdoor kitchen built. I mean, we are going to have a good time.
We've got one over at the Life Center, don't we?
Yes, we do.
Oh, I sense an episode.
Oh, yeah, baby. What are we cooking today, folks? Why don't you tell us? What would you like to see Brother Jim and David the man, the one, the only, make out on the Black Stone Grill?
Yeah.
Oh, we could go breakfast. We could go lunch.
Yeah.
Ooh, we could go dinner. I mean, we could do it a combination.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like that.
And we got the fire pit over there. We could do some s'mores and stuff. We could do a whole thing.
I'm thinking fried potatoes, starting out with.
Yeah.
Lightly buttered, seasoning, getting them golden brown, crisp.
Yeah.
Meat.
We could do. Listen to this. We could do a viewer appreciation, and we'll have we'll have all of our viewers come out, and we'll cook for them. It shouldn't take much. There's like 5 of them.
Yeah,
so
exactly. Exactly. I'm trying to think of who else just said they've been watching. That's horrible. We need to do a sign-up list.
We've got 5 people, and you can't remember.
Poor Peg out there. Well, we got Peg. We got the Linster. Hey, Chris from church, he's listening in, and hey, Chris, 2% for life, baby.
Ida?
Oh, we got Ida, Miss Ida. Yeah, and Ida got us hooked up with her neighbors. They said they enjoyed it, which I don't know. I was just standing there, so was that the polite thing to say? Or some days we have
word of mouth.
Barb, I think Barb James.
Yeah.
I believe she, she must be pretty bored. Just kidding, Barb. We love you. But yeah, we've got a little crew. You know. Yeah, so that would be great if you'd actually sign your name or do a like or so we know who's actually watching this.
Yep.
But yeah, that's a great idea. Do a viewer appreciation dinner and watch us eat. Or you could come by and we could have ham sandwiches for them. Sorry, you missed the steak and lobster, but we got this 3-day-old gas station hot dogs for you. I'm kidding. You mean so much more to us than that. Oh, but jeez. Oh, so it sounds like we don't know what we're doing this weekend. Other than maybe some grilling.
Cookouts, and that's about it.
Cookouts, and maybe cleaning the car. I want to get the truck done.
I've been trying to do that all summer, too, and haven't got it done.
I know. I tell you, and now the brakes are squeaking, and I got something wrong in the front end, and it's like I'm not messing with it. I'm just taking it out. Shout out to, oh, boy. Give me a minute, and I'll think of the automotive place.
Is it the guy we share? In town?
In New Philly?
Yeah.
behind ESC.
Yeah, Ridgeway.
Ridgeway
Hey,
Auto. Yes. Shout out to Ridgeway.
I didn't want to give the shout out to the wrong person. That's why.
Right. No. Yeah. Great people out there. Boy, that's sad, guys. It's been a long. Well, it's just been a long day, long week. But all righty. You know, David, back in the day, I had a good-humored boss until one day he was compelled to call me into his office. It has not escaped my attention, he pointed out, that every time there's a home game at the stadium, you have to take your aunt to the doctor. You know, I replied, you're right, sir. I didn't realize it. You don't suppose she's faking it, do you? Yes. We're going to say that more about the Steelers. I don't know if we can say that about the Browns. I don't even follow them anymore.
Yeah.
It's like, what's the point? But, hey, our thought of the day, we don't ever realize how precious life is while we're living it. Michael Arden. Now, last Wednesday, we shifted gears, and we went from hate to what life is, as well as what living life, along with the thought of tomorrow. You know, that thought it's never promised. And what is really living life? And do we as mankind tend to take advantage of that in our own life? Do you? Do you take advantage of thinking that tomorrow will come? That your plans, you will eventually get there? And I think that's just human nature, David. You know, we plan on this. From the other day's conversation, I think that root beer is getting to me. Do you happen to think about life and when your life will come to an end on this earth? That's what we was talking about. Now, throw in all those thoughts of missed opportunities as well as what could have been. Could I have been a better spouse? Could I have been a better parent, a better son or daughter? Could I have been a better pastor? The list goes on and on. David, anytime you think about any of those situations going back to what I could have done better?
Thankfully, I don't reminisce too much.
Really?
I do occasionally, but I don't know. I try to live in the present. I don't think too much about the past. I guess maybe it's just...
you're blessed on that.
Yeah. I don't really know why. It's just not something I've ever really done much of.
See, I'm one of the opposite. And that just, to me, it's the devil just wearing you down.
Yeah.
It takes up space in your mind to where instead of being productive with your thinking,
yeah,
you're thinking about what could have been, which will never come unless you want to change it. But
yeah,
am I ever going to have hair again? Nope. Am I ever going to be in a size 32 jean again? Nope. And do I want to be in a size 32 jean? No, I don't. But that's me, you know?
Yeah.
There are things in our control, and there's things we can't control. Dude, I would have loved to have been 6'5". In my mind, I probably could have went and played some college ball. Didn't happen, though, David.
Yeah.
You know, what can I do about it? You know, there's so many things, but that's a great attitude David has. How many of you are like that? More on, you don't reminisce, you don't think about it. Or are you one like me that, golly gee, you know, what could have been? But I will say this, ever since God got a hold of me, boy, that has changed a lot. Because at first I thought, David, all the time I wasted, you know, in this life when I could have been serving. But you know what, David? I've come to realize that's what made me for the tool that I am to be.
Yeah.
Pretty big mess up.
Your experiences.
Relatability. And now I don't look at that as a bad thing.
Yeah.
I was just a little late showing up to the game.
But you got there.
But I got there, and now I'm making the most of it. How about you guys? Do you ever look at life like that of, okay, it didn't turn out. I didn't turn out to be the prom queen or the starting quarterback per se. But you know what? When it really counted, that's when I really rose to the top.
Yeah.
You know, David, I got boxes full of trophies. A lot of good they do me now.
Yep.
There was a time. Now, see, I've come around to that. That was a time. But that doesn't matter now.
No.
It doesn't. And again, when I look at my wife, my children, I still got my mom, I'm blessed. When I look at my church, my family, those are the things that matter, right?
Yep.
And the impact you and I have in people's everyday life, that is what really brings me joy. And again, my corny humor, whatever you want to call it, my jolliness. And if I can make people lose that having a bad day for even a minute.
Yeah.
Isn't that worth something? I'm being used by God.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so a lot of things to think about. And as David said the last episode, the older we get, the more we start to think about things. You know, and again, the sad thing, how many of us are just too busy to even think about that, the impact we have in people's lives, the impact that we can choose. Ooh, there's a big word, David. We can choose to have in someone's life.
Yeah.
Doesn't the lady or the man at the working the cashier at Speedway, don't they deserve the best from us?
Yeah.
The Walmart person, God bless him, even the one that checks your receipt. Oh, and I'm still working on that one guy. Oh, yeah. You know who you are if you're listening in. But, you know, he deserves my best too, even though I don't really like him. I don't like his attitude. You know, and again, you know, I was complaining about the doctors and the cardiologists and that, but you know what? I'm blessed. Because if I didn't have at least one cardiologist, I wouldn't be here.
Right.
So, you know, again, can we do better in going out there and just having an impact in someone's life? And it takes practice. We're going to be talking about that in the next 2 Sundays here. It takes practice to get where you want to be. But, you know, we come back again, just how many of us are just too busy to even think about that, to even want to be involved with somebody else. And again, who wants to hear? Oh, the drama, David, the drama. Drama kills us, I think.
Yep.
Drama can kill a friendship. Drama can kill a marriage, can destroy a family because everybody's got drama. And then when it just gets layered on, you tend to lose it, become numb.
True? Yep.
So if you become in life, you know, being able to connect with people, do you think that has a ripple effect out into our more important relationships, into our own life, to maybe you ever just go through the motions?
Yeah.
I hate that. And thank God I'm no longer doing that. But you can fall into that trap of just, here it is, Sunday morning. The day starts tomorrow again. The week starts. It's just a vicious,
Yep.
Before you know it, you know, here we're recording. And again, this is a great way for us for me at least, to let off steam. But it's true, isn't it? It's just that ripple effect in life. The hustle and bustle, my friends. Is it really worth it? In Proverbs 27, verse 1, do not boast about tomorrow, for you do not know what a day may bring. And do we take the time to enjoy the dance, David? Or what we call life? I think that's if you think about it, do you really, my friends, take the time to enjoy the dance? Remotes, David. I can't watch a movie anymore. I've got to fast forward.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to take the time to catch the plot because, you know, I can pretty much figure it out. I don't want to hear the in-between moments, you know,
Yeah.
that builds the character, that does this, that does that. Carrie can't stand it because I'm we don't even watch movies together anymore because I can't stand it because I want to get on to the next thing.
Yeah.
Missing out on the dance. Now, back in April 30th, 1990. David, how old were you there, buddy?
I would have been 11.
11. Good golly. All right. I was just finishing up my junior year. Wow. But country music artist Garth Brooks, as we mentioned Wednesday, released one of the best songs known to man, probably played at more funerals than ever, The Dance. And I'm hoping David can pipe that in if Sony doesn't, you know,
Put the hammer down.
like they did the other day. But the opening starts, looking back on the memory of the dance we shared beneath the stars above. For a moment, all the world was right. How could I have known that you'd ever say goodbye? And now I am glad I didn't know the way it all would end, the way it all would go. Our lives are better left to chance. I could have missed the pain, but I would have had to miss the dance. And how true those words are in life. How many times have we missed out on something that could have been so awesome, something so great in life, because we were afraid to take a chance, to go for it, to do the dance, if you will. And thus, we will never know. From those words, how many of us really live life? Could that be a reason on why so many people never take a chance with God? They are afraid of the unknown. What about you, our friends? Do you really know what you are missing out if you do not have God in your life? Be honest with yourself this morning. You know, there was a time I did not know what I was missing out on. How about you, David? Did you ever see what you were missing out on before God?
Yeah. I mean, I've been fortunate that, I've probably been saved since 1987, 88, when I was 8 or 9. So I don't have a whole lot of,
Right.
But going through high school, you fall through things and and fall back. So yeah, I've been fortunate that I've been raised in the church and been around it most of my life. But
right. I can say I was raised in the church, but it was something you had to do. There was no passion to it. There was no rhyme or reason.
Yeah.
But looking back, it's funny how those little things that did take root, that set the course. Mm-hmm. Now, again, I'm a little slow per se. But again, I look back, and it was, say you learn these little dance moves along the way until you finally got to realize, how important this dance is. And I'm talking about the dance in your life with God. And you never know. Don't sell yourself short on maybe the impact you're having in somebody's life. Who knows, David, the impact we might have here.
Yeah.
We don't know. We really don't know. But how about you listening in? What impact do you think you have in life? What impact are you looking to have? Again, those little moments, to me, David, that's what makes it.
Yeah.
We all have our big moments per se, but it's those little moments, to me, that mean the most. And when this world has said goodbye to Brother Jim, I hope and pray that I pray that whatever impact I had in people, they can at least nod and say, you know what? He's a pretty good dude. He tried. He tried. I think that's the biggest thing, that he tried. Yep. He loved and he tried. Perfect by no means at all. But the guy cared. And, I've done a couple eulogies here, and, you look at the obituary and the blah, 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 blah. You never get the true picture.
Yeah.
Especially the people that, that really, they didn't make a lot of money. They didn't do this and that. But boy, if you look in between those lines, the life they lived, they seized the opportunity. They seized the moment. Is there an opportunity when death comes for me? As I'm lying there or sitting there, will those thoughts creep into my mind? Will they creep into yours? Did I do enough? Did I love enough? Did I really live life with a passion? Did I really love the people in my life with a passion? Did I love my God with a passion? Was the dance worth it? Maybe chew on that this weekend. But again, if you're listening to this, you still got time. David, how hard is it to pick up the phone and call your mom? Or call someone you care about and say, hey, I just want you to know I love you.
Yeah.
I thank you for what you've done to me. That's a start, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Better yet, maybe stop by and see somebody. There's a lot of lonely people out there, my friend, and maybe you're one of them. And if you're lonely, you're sitting there, pick up the phone, call someone, go visit someone, swing by the office. We're out here, but we're not that far out. Heck, if you want to be on the show, David and I get you on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll make you a rock star. You just got to sign that contract. How much do we take, David?
I don't know.
What
60%,
percentage?
I don't know.
60%. All right, yeah. Yeah, we got a lot of mouths to feed. What can I say?
That's right.
Especially
Mostly ours, but
yeah. David, any closing thoughts?
No, just make some good memories this weekend, this long Labor Day weekend, and something to keep in mind. You can take this podcast with you in audio format. If you don't have the time to sit in front of a computer or the TV and watch it, we're available any place you can find podcasts. iHeartRadio, iTunes, all of those. Just download.
I didn't know that.
We're on iHeartRadio.
Oh.
Yeah. Amazon, all of them. Just you can download the audio version. I listen to it. Sometimes I'd like to go back and listen to them. I listened to it mowing the grass the other day. So, I mean, maybe I'm vain. I just want to hear myself. I don't know.
Yeah. See, I told Carrie, I'm like, I hate my voice. When I'm talking to you right now, I sound normal. But when I listen to myself, I'm like, nerd.
Now, see, I like my voice better on here than I do in person. But that's because I can modulate it and make it sound the way I want it to sound.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh. It's a little bit deeper on here than it is.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing? We don't have the game show to play today, do we?
No.
All right. Well, maybe, again, we said, we did it Wednesday trying to guess that song. Give us some songs. See if you can stump myself, or better yet, the so-called king of the ring here that can listen and pick out any. What was that song? I can name that tune?
Yeah, name that.
We'll
I can name it in
that.
3 notes or whatever it was.
So, do we have any challengers out there? How about that? Come on in and we'll pair you up with David. And maybe I could do the whole Michael Buffer thing. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to. Well, we don't want to infringe on any copyrights, but well, my friends, that just about does it for this Friday. Yes, Friday, August 29th, 2025. Our friends, as we close, please remember you have meaning, you have value, and most of all, you are loved. May God continue to bless you just as well. May you and I continue to thank our Lord above for our blessings each and every day. And if we meet again, well, then we will smile and rejoice. And if not, then this party, well, it was well made. Thank you for joining David and myself here on Bible, Bibs, and a Prayer. This is the big guy, Brother Jim.